皆さんおはようございます。Thank you for joining me today. This is the Easy Japanese News article for December 9th, 2025, 2025年12月9日の記事でございます。So for today, our article, we have これから1週間とても大きい地震に気をつけて。So これから is how you say going forward or from now on.So, これから1週間. So, 1週 is 1 week. And then we have 間, which is a period. So, これから1週間 would be 1 week from now. So, starting now up to a period of 1 week. And then we have とても大きい地震. So, とても is very. And then 大きい is large. And 地震 is earthquake.So, extremely large earthquakes. に、気をつけて. So, 気をつける is a phrase to take care or be careful of. So, we need to be careful for very large earthquakes for the next week. So, Japan had a major earthquake, and they're saying that other earthquakes can still happen up to a week later. So, be careful.Because there will be large ones for next week. Okay, here is our vocabulary list from the article. We have 地震, which is earthquake. We have 気象庁, the Japan Meteorological Agency. 後発 is subsequent, so this will be in front of another noun. So I believe in this article it's right after earthquake.So, 後発地震 would be subsequent earthquakes that happen after a first earthquake. So if you look at the kanji there, you can see after occurring. So literally after occurring something. So here, 後発地震 would be subsequent earthquakes that happen one after the other. And we have 注意, which is a warning or a notice. 情報 is information. 意味 is the meaning.準備 is preparation. 避難 is evacuation. 場所 is a place or location. And 荷物 is luggage or load or things like things that you own that you carry around with you. Like my things, my stuff, that kind of stuff. So pretty much anytime you carry around something that's your something that you own, but it's what you carry around. Literally, it's like a burden. So, 荷物 would be that kind of a thing. Okay, and for the first time in a while, we actually have a grammar point of the day. This one was used a few times in the article, and I don't believe it's one we've covered yet. So, we have the grammar point, てほしい. And this て is the verb in the て form. So, if we have a verb in the て form followed by 欲しい, this means you want someone else to do something. So you want someone or something else to do the verb. So in contrast to the I form where you want to do the verb yourself, てほしい is you want someone else to do it. So a couple of example sentences we have 今すぐやめてほしい. So 今すぐ would be like right now. And then やめる to stop an action.And this is in the て form followed by 欲しい. 今すぐやめてほしい. I want you to stop it right now. And then our second one, we have 寂しいから行ってほしくない. 一緒にいて. So 寂しいから I'm lonely, therefore, or I'm sad, therefore. 行ってほしくない. So 行って is to go in the て form. And we have 欲しくない. So,one thing important to note about this grammar is the 欲しい part. You'll notice it ends in an E. This is an E adjective and it conjugates as such. So if you want to say don't, you would say 欲しくない. I don't want you to do this. If you say I wanted you to do this, it would be 欲しかった. 言って欲しかった. You want to say I didn't want you to do that, the past negative. 言って欲しくなかった. So just keep that in mind that it conjugates like an E adjective. So here, with this a negative, we don't say 欲しい, we say 欲しくない. So, 寂しいから行って欲しくない. 一緒にいて. So 一緒に is together. Then we have いる in the te form as like a command. So いる is to exist or to be. So be together with me. This is how you say like stay with me, stay here with me. 一緒にいて. And that is it for our grammar point.
気象庁は今日、後発地震注意情報を出しました。これは地震の後起こる大きい地震に気をつけてほしいという意味です。気象庁は昨日のような大きい地震の後はもっと大きいマグニチュード8以上の地震が起こることがあると言いました。北海道と青森県、岩手県、宮城県、福島県、茨城県、千葉県の182の市や町などに住んでいる人は、これから1週間は地震があった時の準備をチェックしてほしいと言いました。避難場所や逃げる時の荷物をもう一度見てください。
Okay, let's jump right into our article.
気象庁は今日、後発地震注意情報を出しました。
Okay, 気象庁は So 気象庁 oops, sorry, wrong thing I have highlighted there. So 気象庁は the Japan Meteorological Agency は it's our main topic. 今日 or today or 9日 on the 9th. 後発地震注意情報. So this is something that the Japan Meteorological Agency has put out, 出す to put out something in the past tense, so 出しました. So 後発 subsequent, 地震 is earthquakes, 注意 is warning, and 情報 is information. So 注意 can also be things to note or warnings as well. So today, or on the 9th, the Japan Meteorological Agency put out subsequent earthquake warning information.
これは地震の後起こる大きい地震に気をつけてほしいという意味です。
Okay. これは So this, remember when we use これ it often refers to the thing we just talked about in the previous sentence. So this 後発地震注意sorry, I can't even say it. 後発地震注意情報後発地震注意情報 There you go. So これは地震の後 So 地震 is earthquakes の後 is after. So 地震の後起こる occur. So 地震の後起こる大きい地震. So the type of earthquakes from here to here is all describing what type of earthquakes we're talking about here. So the earthquakes, large earthquakes that occur after an earthquake. So 地震の後起こる大きい地震に to these or for these 気をつけてほしい. So once again, 気をつける is to be careful. Then we have this in the te form with our grammar point of the day. てほしい. So want you to be careful of large earthquakes that happen after an earthquake. という意味です. So という is kind of like this kind of a thing. So 意味 is meaning. So これは意味です. And then all of this is saying what that means. So from here to here is describing the 意味 here. So this 後発地震注意情報 means that they want you to be careful or take care of, or not take care of, but like be wary of is another word, I guess. large earthquakes that will happen after an earthquake.
気象庁は昨日のような大きい地震の後はもっと大きいマグニチュード8以上の地震が起こることがあると言いました。
Okay, so 気象庁は So 気象庁 would be the Japan Meteorological Agency again. They are going to be our topic here. 昨日のような So 昨日 is 8日 So the 8th or yesterday. 昨日のような would be such as yesterday or such as the 8th. 大きい地震の後 So once again we have 大きい地震 which is large earthquakes, major earthquakes. の後 So after major earthquakes such as the one that happened yesterday. So what that のような is doing here, such as the one that happened yesterday. 後は and then once again we have another topic here. So after major earthquakes like the one we had yesterday, もっと大きい even larger, もっと is more, and then we have 大きい so even larger, マグニチュード8以上 So magnitude 8 be a magnitude 8, followed by 以上 which is or greater, の地震 earthquakes having a magnitude of 8 or greater, which are bigger than the original earthquake, が起こる would be will occur, and then ことがある I believe this was in our article yesterday. ことがある can be like this may happen. So after a large earthquake like the one we had yesterday, an even larger earthquake of a magnitude of 8 or greater may also occur. And then と言いました So if we were to put quotes, it would be here and here. So the Japan Meteorological Agency said that after major earthquakes like the one we had yesterday, larger earthquakes may occur that have a magnitude of 8 or greater.
北海道と青森県、岩手県、宮城県、福島県、茨城県、千葉県の182の市や町などに住んでいる人は、これから1週間は地震があった時の準備をチェックしてほしいと言いました。
Okay, really long one here, but a long list of locations. So we have 北海道と青森県. So if these end in 県, that's going to be prefecture. 北海道 is also kind of a prefecture, but it ends with ど. So it's often called something slightly different. But 北海道青森 prefecture, 岩手県岩手 prefecture, 宮城県宮城 prefecture, 福島県福島 prefecture, 茨城県茨城 prefecture, and 千葉県千葉 prefecture の so something in those prefectures の182の市や町 so 182市 which is cities や町 so 町 is towns and や with nado here means things like so cities, towns, and other places. So 182 cities, towns, and other places に住んでいる人 So に住んでいる is 住む is to live like in a location, and this is currently being or currently happening, so we'd use 住んでいる something that is currently happening. These people are living in these places. So all of this describes what kind of people we're talking about here. So people who live in the cities, towns, and other things, or the 182 cities and towns and like places in all of these prefectures. So that's our main topic here. So these people, これから so from now on, going forward. Sorry, I'll put that away so you can see the Furigana there. So これから1週間は the coming week or period of 1 week. これから meaning from here on, right? 地震があったとき So 地震が あった時. Toki is time, and then this is describing what time we're talking about. 地震があった, the time when the earthquake existed or when it happened, right? 時の準備, so the preparation or things that you've prepared when the earthquake happened. をチェックしてほしい. So チェックする is to check something, comes from English. And then we have the てほしい grammar yet again. So they would like you to check all of the preparations that you made when that earthquake happened going forward for the next week. So they want you to make sure, or the people that live in these 182 cities and towns in these prefectures, that they want you to check your preparations when you had the earthquake for the next week going forward. And then と言いました. This is what they said, right? And once again, you'll notice we have no 気象庁は, but we're using it, we're borrowing the same one from the previous sentence, which very commonly happens in Japanese. So in English, we always need that same subject. In Japanese, if it's clear we're still talking about these people, the Japan Meteorological Agency, we don't need to say that again. So that's what's going on here. They are saying that they want you to check all that information.
避難場所や逃げる時の荷物をもう一度見てください。
Okay, so 避難場所. So 避難, we had these in our vocabulary list. We have 避難, which is evacuation, and then 場所. 避難場所 would be a place of evacuation or an evacuation location, and like a shelter most of the time. So 避難場所や. So once again, and things like, then 逃げる時の荷物. So 荷物 is luggage, things, stuff. And then 逃げる時, 逃げる is to run away, or when you are fleeing or evacuating as well. 逃げる時 would be the time when you are running away or fleeing. 時の荷物. So 逃げる時の荷物 would be your stuff that you're going to take with you when you flee, like your house or when you evacuate. をもう一度. So もう一度 is one more time. 見てください. So 見る, the verb 見る to see. That's in the head form here. So 見てください. Followed by ください. It's a very polite request. So please check or look at your evacuation location or the shelter you're going to evacuate to, and the stuff you're going to bring with you when you evacuate, when you leave, when you flee. So, yes, apparently it was a pretty serious earthquake. They're hoping that the subsequent earthquakes are not any worse, but that does happen sometimes. And yeah, kind of a scary time. But if any of you are in these areas in Japan, or if you're in Japan at all, please be careful, and I hope everything turns out okay for you. So thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you liked this article. If you have and you haven't liked or subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified every day of our Japanese articles. We do these every weekday, and I will plan on seeing you tomorrow for another article. Mata ashita.